years, maybe up till the 20th century, you don't see these. You never see Messiah with these things, but that's what he wore. So it's clearly he was the fulfillment of the law, and he fulfilled every part of the law. So without question, he wore this. This is the talit. This is called the tzitzit, or the fringe, or the hem, or the tassel there. So when you read about this, what they were trying to touch was this corner. They were trying to touch the corner of his garment here, or here, right here, and it was very touchable. So all men of Israel were commanded to wear it, but Messiah is the fulfillment of everything. So he's going to fulfill all these things. Messiah is the fulfillment of everything in the Bible, from Passover to Yom Kippur, and even this command, the commandment of the tzitzit, or the four corners. And so they would touch the hem of his garment, and healing would come. Now, what is the Hebrew word behind the Greek there, where it says, if I can just touch the Kraspedon? There are two Hebrew words which become Kraspedon, which are translated into the same Greek word. One of them, because we know it from the Septuagint, because there are two different Hebrew words. One is called, as I said, the tzitzit. That is the tassel, the fringe. The other is the Hebrew word kanaf, which is the corner right here, which literally means the corner. And so those are the two things that he did, that they touch, and those are the two things that God commanded. So what does it mean that they would go there and find healing from him? The Orthodox, as we said, you can see it to this day. Messiah had it. God chooses this thing that he commanded to bring healing into in the new covenant. The old always leads to the new. So we're going to begin, and just to give you a little slight background here. We can't get into the other teachings except just to mention some things. The first teaching, we opened up the mystery of this tassel, the tzitzit, the cosmic tzitzit, I called it. The second one was the mystery of the four cosmic corners. That the four corners of Messiah, they connect to the four corners of the earth. He wore these four corners. It also connects to the four parts of the cross as well, and the fields of harvest. The third one we did was called the mystery of the cosmic wings. The same word that means the corner that was on Messiah's garment, also in Hebrew is translated as wings. You could translate it as the wings of Messiah. It says in the Bible, I want to be under the covering of your wings, Lord. And it's the same word used of the wings of the cherubim that were over the Ark of the Covenant, where God's presence were. The wings touched and God's presence was there. Well, Messiah is surrounded where he goes. He is the presence of God, and he has the same word is the wings, as if the wings of the cherubim are all around him. And we also saw a mystery that the flag of Israel to this day is modeled after, most people don't know it, is modeled after the talit, with blue stripes on one side and the other, and blue in the middle. That is what was done for the talit. So you could say almost that the flag of Israel is modeled after Messiah's garment. Because that blue that made it up, actually that dye disappeared 2,000 years ago and has only come up again recently. And so Messiah wore a blue, we know he would have worn was white and blue, and now it's the flag of Israel. One day Israel will be wrapped in the garment of Messiah. And then the awesome thing, it was through this kanaf, this word wing, they touched and they got healed. Interesting, because at the very end of the Hebrew Bible, or the Hebrew Scriptures, the very last chapter in Malachi, it speaks of Messiah. It says, the Son of Righteousness will rise up with healing in his wings. What is the word? The word for wings is kanaf. The same thing. The Son of Righteousness will rise with healing in the corners of his garment. It could be taken as wings or the actual thing, and so it's actually he is the Son of Righteousness, and this word is wings in Hebrew, the same word, and it says there will be healing in this. And so they actually touch it and are healed. The mystery of the garment, the Kraspedon mystery. Now we go to the final one today. And the last one, we're going to see something, because this last one, we're going to look at you. You're in this mystery. The Kraspedon, or the corners of Messiah's, the hem of his garment, the fringe, is a revelation of you, of me. Because we are as clothing. We are as his clothing. What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, when you wear something, if you wear this, he wore this, you wear something. It's around you. And the clothes are covering you. They're around you. You're inside of it. In the same way, God indwells us. We are as the clothing of Messiah. We're the one, people see us, but Messiah is the one who dwells inside of us. And this is what they see. This is what's visible. This is what they can touch. But he's the one who's dwelling inside. So in a sense, as he dwells inside us, we are his clothing in this world. And so we are linked to this mystery, particularly of this sacred garment of Messiah, because he wears the fringes, he wears this sacred garment. And the first thing that we see about these four corners, is that they are the extension, they are like the radiating of Messiah. It's like just goes right out, and it radiates, and we are to be the radiation of Messiah in this world. In other words, it's his life extending out. When he would go, this would hang. This is like the extending out. The blessings, the power would go out through this. And so what means that, who are we? What are we to be doing? We are, in a sense, the fringe of Messiah in this world. And that is that he should be extending his life into every part of our lives. And then we should be extending it into every situation. That his power, his love should be extending through us to this world. And that's what we have to seek. Lord, I want my life to be an extension of your life. How do I translate Messiah's love and his power into my life and into this world? The Kraspedon was the part of Messiah they could touch and grab onto. Just go like that, just grab it. We are to be that part that makes Messiah touchable. That people can see him, feel him through us, can be touched by him and can touch. We are called to be that part, the Kraspedon of Messiah, the meeting place where Messiah's power meets this world.